Our universe is a restless place, a vast expanse of constant change. Stars are born, they blaze with fiery brilliance, and they eventually fade away. Planets form from swirling dust clouds orbiting their parent stars. Earth, our home, is just one such planet, a tiny blue sphere in the immensity of space. Yet on this small planet, something extraordinary happened. Life emerged, a testament to the universe's inherent capacity for change and complexity. Billions of years ago, Earth was a very different place. It was a hot, volatile world with volcanic eruptions, violent storms, and a toxic atmosphere. The oceans, still forming, were steaming cauldrons of chemicals. It was in this seemingly inhospitable environment that the first seeds of life were sown. This is the story of our journey, a journey that began in the depths of the oceans and culminated in the emergence of Homo Sapiens, the species that would come to dominate the planet. It's a story that spans billions of years, a tale of adaptation, survival, and ultimately triumph. It's a story that compels us to look back at our humble beginnings and marvel at how far we've come. But more than that, it's a story that reminds us that we are a product of this grand evolutionary process, inextricably linked to every other living thing on Earth. Imagine the early Earth, a place of constant upheaval. Volcanoes spewed molten lava and gases into the atmosphere. Lightning storms raged across the sky. The oceans, still forming, were warm and rich in dissolved minerals. Scientists call this environment the primordial soup, a fitting name for the cauldron where life first arose. Within this soup, simple organic molecules began to form. These molecules, the building blocks of life, assembled themselves into more complex structures. Over millions of years, these structures became more intricate, eventually forming the precursors to the first cells. These early cells were incredibly simple, single-celled organisms, vastly different from the complex life we see today, but they possessed the essential ingredient for life, the ability to replicate themselves. These early organisms thrived in the nutrient-rich oceans. They were able to harness energy from their surroundings and use it to grow and reproduce. This marked a pivotal moment in Earth's history. Life had gained a foothold, and the long journey of evolution had begun. Life's journey is a story written in the language of DNA, the molecule that carries the genetic instructions for building and maintaining an organism. DNA is like a blueprint, a set of instructions passed down from one generation to the next. Each time a cell divides, it makes a copy of its DNA, ensuring that the offspring inherit the same genetic information. But DNA is not a perfect replicator. Sometimes tiny changes or mutations occur in the DNA sequence. These mutations are random and can have a range of effects. Most mutations are neutral, having no noticeable impact on the organism. Some mutations can be harmful, making the organism less likely to survive and reproduce. However, some mutations can be beneficial, giving the organism a slight advantage in the struggle for survival. This is where natural selection, the driving force of evolution, comes into play. Organisms with beneficial mutations are more likely to survive, reproduce, and pass on their advantageous traits to their offspring. Over many generations, these beneficial mutations can accumulate, leading to the evolution of new species. The process is slow, often taking millions of years, but it's the mechanism by which life on Earth has diversified into the incredible array of forms we see today. For billions of years, life flourished in the oceans. However, around 400 million years ago, a profound change occurred. Life began to colonize the land, a momentous event that would forever alter the course of evolution. The first pioneers to venture onto land were plants, followed by invertebrates and eventually vertebrates. One group of fish, the lobe-finned fish, possessed sturdy fins that could support their weight. Over time, these fins evolved into limbs, allowing these creatures to crawl out of the water and onto land. This was a critical adaptation, opening up a whole new world of possibilities. These early tetrapods, the ancestors of all amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals, faced new challenges on land. They had to adapt to breathing air, moving on land, and finding new sources of food. This led to further evolutionary changes, including the development of lungs, stronger limbs, and a more efficient heart. The transition from water to land was a gradual process, a testament to the power of natural selection to shape life in response to environmental pressures. Section 5. Standing tall, the rise of the hominins. Fast forward millions of years and we see the emergence of primates, a diverse group of mammals that includes monkeys, apes and humans. Primates possess several adaptations that set them apart from other mammals, including grasping hands and feet, excellent vision and relatively large brains. These adaptations allowed primates to thrive in arboreal environments, swinging from branches and foraging for food in trees. Around 6 million years ago, in the forests of Africa, a new lineage of primates emerged, the hominins. Hominins are characterized by a suite of traits that distinguish them from other primates, most notably bipedalism, or walking upright on two legs. The transition to bipedalism was a pivotal event in human evolution. It freed up the hands for carrying objects and using tools, which would have significant implications for the development of human intelligence and culture. As hominins continued to evolve, their brains grew larger and more complex. This increase in brain size was accompanied by the development of new cognitive abilities, including enhanced problem-solving skills, social intelligence, and the capacity for language. These early humans began to create and use tools, first simple stone tools and later more sophisticated implements made from bone, wood, and other materials. The control of fire was another momentous achievement. Fire provided warmth, light, protection from predators, and a way to cook food. This ability to manipulate fire not only improved the lives of early humans, but also had a profound impact on their social interactions and cultural practices. With their increasing intelligence and ability to manipulate their environment, early humans began to migrate out of Africa, spreading to different parts of the world and adapting to a wide range of ecological niches. Around 300,000 years ago, a new species of human emerged in Africa, Homo sapiens. We are the only surviving species of the genus Homo, and our arrival marked a significant turning point in the story of life on Earth. Homo sapiens possessed a unique combination of traits that set us apart from all other hominins, including a larger brain, a more gracile skeleton, and a remarkable capacity for language, art, and abstract thought. These cognitive abilities allowed Homo sapiens to develop complex cultures, build sophisticated social structures, and create innovative technologies. We developed language, which enabled us to communicate complex ideas, share knowledge, and form strong social bonds. We created art, expressing our creativity and reflecting our understanding of the world around us. With our advanced cognitive abilities and adaptability, Homo sapiens thrived and eventually outcompeted other hominin species, such as Neanderthals and Denisovans. We spread across the globe, colonizing new lands and leaving our mark on the planet. The story of human evolution is not a linear progression from simple to complex, but rather a branching tree with many dead ends. Many different hominin species have existed, each with its own unique set of adaptations and evolutionary history. We, Homo sapiens, are just one branch on this vast tree of life, a product of billions of years of evolution. But the story doesn't end there. Evolution is an ongoing process, a constant dance between life and its environment. While the pace of evolution can be incredibly slow, taking thousands or even millions of years for significant changes to occur, it is a relentless force that continues to shape life on Earth. We are still evolving, and the forces of natural selection continue to act upon us. From the development of lactose tolerance in some populations to the evolution of resistance to certain diseases, humans continue to adapt to the changing world around us. The story of human evolution is a profound reminder of our place in the grand scheme of things. We are a product of this planet, shaped by the same forces that have shaped all life on Earth. Our journey from those first single-celled organisms in the primordial soup to the complex beings we are today is a testament to the power of evolution and the interconnectedness of all living things. As we look back on our evolutionary past, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the universe. We are a species capable of great things, but we're also a species with a deep history, a history that connects us to every other living thing on this planet. Understanding our evolutionary past is not just an academic exercise, but a vital part of understanding who we are and where we might be going. It is a story that continues to unfold, and as we continue to learn more about our past, we gain a greater appreciation for the fragility and preciousness of life on Earth.